Thank you very much, Honorable Timothy Golu, member of the House Committee on Information and National Orientation. The theme of this General Assembly is the Nigerian media and the war against corruption. The keynote address to be delivered by the Acting Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Please put your hands together as a welcome Mr. Ibrahim Magu.
Thank you very much. Members of the National Assembly who are present here, the Chairman of the Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria, Mr. John Momo, and the Vice Chairman, the Executive Secretary of BON, I've seen a retinue of Director Generals. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to stand on the existing established protocol. Permit me to express my profound appreciation to the organizers of this event for the invitation extended to me to deliver a keynote speech at this distinguished gathering of eminent, one of the brightest media practitioners. I am indeed privileged to share this space with some of the biggest names in Nigerian broadcasting industry and to engage with you on a subject that is dear to my heart, and I very much believe that is dear to your heart as well, of most of you who are passionate about Nigeria and the desire the best for our country. First, I wish to commend the choice of the theme for this annual General Assembly, the media and the fight against corruption. It is quite apt and timely. Without doubt, it shows that media appreciate the fact that the anti-graft war is arguably the most urgent issue in our national agenda and stand at the midriff of our collective quest to overcome the challenges of underdevelopment and poverty. Corruption in Nigeria is cancerous and has defiled every effort at eradicating it, while making the country a laughing stock in the Committee of Nations. There are few nations that are as rich as Nigeria, yet poor. Poverty in the midst of wealth is the paradox of our national existence, and corruption is the culprit. We have never been in doubt that checking corruption is the pathway to escape from poverty and squalor. This is the reason why successive administrations made fight against corruption a priority program, but success in the endeavor has been mixed. While some of us are content blaming successive regimes for lacking the will to tackle corruption, I believe that we also share in the blame. As citizens and professionals, we have roles to play. The question is, how effectively have we played our roles of helping to fight corruption in Nigeria? As a media practitioners, for instance, how effectively have we been in helping to fight corruption? Unlike other professions, the media occupy a unique place in the fight against corruption and impunity in Nigeria. As the first estate of realm, the media is the only profession that is constitutionally mandated to hold the nation leaders to account. How has the media fared in the discharge of this sacred mandate? The Nigerian press has always had an advocacy of crusading strike. The roles which the founding fathers of the modern journalism played in the anti-colonial struggles are very well documented. The media was also at the vanguard of the struggle for the liberation of the country from the shackles of military dictatorship. But since the return to constitutional democracy in 1999, what has been the experience? As an observer, I would say the experience has been mixed. We have seen flashes of courageous reporting that have strengthened our public accountability architecture, even as we also continue to be assailed by pedestrian performance by renegade section of the media involved with cronyism, psychopathy, and outright graft. Some of us would recall the beautiful piece of journalism by a news magazine that led to the designation of a former Speaker of the House of Rep over LH falsification. Most recently, one of the vibrant online news portal broke the news of how a wanted pension fraud suspect sneaked into the country and was rewarded with reinstatement and promotion in the federal civil service. These few examples are worthy indication of how the media can truly complement the fight against corruption. Let the truth be told. There is no way law enforcement agency can know about all cases of graft in the society. Journalists, as investigators in their own right, are supposed to help in exposing corruption and other societal ills wherever they exist. Unfortunately, this is one area where we are challenged